Hello everyone, welcome to Cryptocurrency Mobile Mining and Trading. I'm Dixon and I'm excited to have you here. After countless hours of research and testing, I'm here to bring you the most reliable, real-time updates, insights, and strategies to help you stay ahead in the world of crypto mining and trading. Let's explore opportunities, learn together, and grow our crypto knowledge and profits, all from our mobile devices. Before we dive into today's huge news, if you're passionate about crypto and want to stay ahead of the curve, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and smash that notification bell. That way you'll never miss out on crucial updates like the one we're about to cover. And hey, if you have any questions along the way, drop them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer every single one. All right, let's get into it. The news that's shaking up the entire payments industry today is coming from Block Inc., the fintech giant led by Jack Dorsey. You probably know them better as the company behind Square, those little white card readers you see at coffee shops, farmers markets, and small businesses everywhere. Well, Square just announced a monumental upgrade. They are rolling out Bitcoin payments to their massive network of approximately 4 million US merchants. This isn't a small-scale test. This is a full-blown move to bring Bitcoin into everyday checkout lines across America. So how does it work? This is where it gets really interesting. The rollout leverages the Bitcoin Lightning Network. For those who aren't familiar, the Lightning Network is a Layer 2 solution built on top of Bitcoin that allows for incredibly fast and cheap transactions. We're talking near-instant settlement. This completely bypasses the traditional issues of slow confirmation times and high fees that have held Bitcoin back as a payment method in the past. Here are the key facts you need to know. First, merchants won't need new hardware. This feature integrates directly with their existing Square point-of-sale systems. This is a brilliant move because it removes a major barrier to adoption. No new devices, no complicated setup, just a software update. Second, while the rollout will eventually cover all 4 million US merchants, it's starting with a limited group of users before expanding to everyone in the coming phases. And third, Square is giving merchants total flexibility. They can choose to receive Bitcoin and hold it, or they can opt to have it instantly converted into US dollars. This is crucial for businesses that want to accept crypto but are worried about price volatility. It's the best of both worlds. And here's a huge incentive to get merchants on board. According to some reports, Square will be waiving all transaction fees for Bitcoin payments until 2027. That's a massive deal. For a small business, credit card processing fees can really eat into their profits. Offering a zero-fee payment option, even for a few years, is an incredibly powerful motivator. Now let's talk about why this matters so much. This isn't just another company adding a crypto payment button to their website. This is about major scale. Bringing Bitcoin to 4 million physical retail locations could be the single largest integration of crypto payments we've ever seen. It has the potential to shift Bitcoin's narrative from just a speculative asset, or digital gold, to a genuine, usable currency for everyday purchases. Imagine buying your morning coffee or paying for a haircut with Bitcoin, instantly and with almost no fees. That's the future this move is building. This integration also represents a powerful fusion of legacy payment infrastructure with cutting-edge crypto technology. By using existing terminals, Square is making it incredibly easy for merchants to say yes. This drastically accelerates real-world adoption. The use of the Lightning Network also gives Square a competitive edge. It addresses the core problems of speed and cost, making Bitcoin payments a genuinely attractive alternative to traditional card networks for merchants and for the broader Bitcoin ecosystem. This is a massive win. One of the main criticisms of Bitcoin has been its lack of utility in real-world commerce. This move directly counters that argument by creating a vast new network of places where Bitcoin has real-world value. It strengthens the long-term case for Bitcoin as a form of money. Unsurprisingly, this is putting immense pressure on the traditional payments industry. Companies like Visa, MasterCard, and major banks are now facing a real competitor that offers a fundamentally different and potentially more efficient payment rail. They will have to respond. Before we continue, I just want to pause and say, if you're finding this breakdown helpful, please do me a quick favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow and tells YouTube to share this important news with more people. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell if you haven't already. We've got more analysis coming right up. Of course, a move this big doesn't come without challenges and considerations. Let's be realistic here. First, there are regulatory hurdles. The crypto landscape in the US is a patchwork of state-level rules. For example, getting this approved and running smoothly in a state like New York with its strict BitLicense requirements could be a challenge. The rollout won't be uniform across the country overnight. Second, merchant adoption is not guaranteed. Just because 4 million merchants are eligible doesn't mean all of them will flip the switch. Actual uptake will depend on how much their customers ask for it, how easy Square makes the process, and how comfortable they feel with the technology. There's also the question of volatility. While the option to instantly convert to US dollars is a great feature, many merchants will likely choose it to avoid risk. This could limit the number of businesses actually holding Bitcoin on their balance sheets, which is a key goal for many crypto proponents. Then there's the education piece. Both merchants and customers will need to be educated. How do Bitcoin payments work? What kind of wallet do I need? What's the process for refunds or disputes? These are all areas where traditional card systems are very mature, but crypto is still developing. Square will have a significant responsibility to provide clear guidance and support. Finally, while the Lightning Network is generally fast and low cost, it's not perfect. Network congestion or liquidity issues can still happen. Square's success will depend on its ability to manage these technical challenges and ensure a seamless experience for everyone involved. So what should we be watching for in the coming months? I'm keeping my eye on a few key metrics. First, merchant uptake. How many businesses actually enable Bitcoin payments in the first 3 to 6 months, and which sectors are adopting it the fastest, retail, food and beverage, or services? Second, I'll be watching transaction volumes and settlement choices. What percentage of payments are being held as Bitcoin versus being converted to dollars? This will tell us a lot about merchant sentiment. Third, customer adoption. How many people actually choose to pay with Bitcoin at the checkout counter? And does offering this option actually boost sales or create customer loyalty for these merchants? Fourth, we need to watch for expansion. Will Square roll this out globally? Will they expand it to their e-commerce and mobile platforms? And will they add other cryptocurrencies in the future? And finally, what will the competition do? How will other payment providers and banks react to this move? We can expect to see some major announcements from them in response. So let's bring it all together for the bottom line. Square's decision to bring Bitcoin payments to 4 million US merchants is a landmark moment. It bridges the gap between the world of mainstream retail and the native Bitcoin ecosystem on an unprecedented scale. The success of this initiative will ultimately hinge on merchant adoption, customer behavior, and the stability of the technology. But no matter what happens, one thing is clear. Bitcoin is now closer than ever to becoming a viable option for your daily spending, not just an asset you hold in a portfolio. The entire payments industry is on notice, and believe me, they are watching very, very closely. This is a developing story, and you can be sure I'll be tracking every update right here on this channel. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think this is the moment Bitcoin finally goes mainstream for payments? Will you be using it at your local Square merchant? Let me know your opinions and any questions you have in the comments section below. I'm really curious to hear what you all think, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that bell to stay updated. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Dixon, and it's been a pleasure bringing you this breaking news. I'll catch you in the next video with more insights from the world of crypto. Take care.